Minority Leader, Senator Coco Pimpico.
Thank you, Mr. President. With the permission of our chairman, if we can commence with our interpellation. Well, I know that the DND and the defense cluster are in good hands, Mr. President. The secretary is my classmate. Is a brilliant classmate, Mr. President, who's very diligent in whatever he does. But allow me to perform my role as the minority leader, just to ask some probing questions about the budget of the DND. But should the question solicit some sensitive information, just tell me na if you could reply in writing, maybe ganun na lang gawin natin. Opo.
Yes, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. I noticed an increase in our committee report for the DND of 2.9 billion pesos. Sa general, ano na lang po, how would we justify the said increase? What would be the general reason?
The increase was distributed to the different government, to the different agencies of the DND, Mr. President. And just to cite some, Office of the Secretary, there's an increase of 553,000.
Yes, yes. Doon po tayo mag-focus na lang sa the Navy will get the bulk of the 2.9 with the 1.5 billion peso increase. Generally speaking, ano po ito? Purchase? We're going to procure what? Vessels?
Over there.
Or operations?
More on MOA, Mr. President, because darating yung dalawang corvette natin at saka yung landing dock, kailangan nating nag-increase ang tempo.
Correct. Kasi the vessels will be charged against the modernization fund. Doon po.
Yeah, the vessel, Mr. President.
Yes, thank you.
Yung MOA, yung dito sa increase natin.
Sige po, mahal lang talaga to operate to maintain and operate our agency siguro sa pagtaas ng presyo ng halos lahat. Well, just to make of note that the AFP retirees would be needing around 73 billion pesos, tama? Just to satisfy the pension, our pension commitments to the AFP retirees. Tama po yan, Mr. Chairman?
Correct, Mr. President.
And then, syempre, tinanong ko rin yung staff ko to compare this with our police PNP retirees, and I think I got the figure of 49.5 billion pesos para ma-contextualize natin. So our AFP retirees, we need to pay them 73 billion pesos. That's halos per year. And our PNP retirees around 49.5 billion pesos per year. That's per my staff. I do not know. Maybe
Yeah, I agree,
yeah,
Mr.
let's
President.
just check. Yeah.
That means the longevity of the military is higher compared to the police.
Is that a logical conclusion?
Tapos may nakakarga pa. May
Yeah,
nakakarga ng PCP.
Yeah.
Because
Actually, the correct explanation is yung PNP, bago yan. 1992 lang yan na-establish. Whereas the AFP, since time immemorial yan, 1935. So, yung ibang mga PC retiree na supposed to be catered by the PNP ay nandun ngayon sa Armed Forces ang nagbabayad. Kaya, mas kukunti pang retiree ng PNP as of now.
sige po. Sige po. Earlier, you went into the discussion of the percentage of defense expenditure vis-a-vis GDP. Pero sa tingin ko, yung mga ganyan, usapang pang ano na yan eh, usapang pang highly developed countries ata yan. Mga NATO, we have NATO figures of 2%. Diba issue ni Trump yan sa NATO. So, but I think that's for societies na nasagot na nila yung basic needs ng mga tao nila. Hindi po ba?
Yes, Mr. President. Actually, sa ASEAN countries, ganun talaga kababa yung kwan. Tayo ay one of the lowest pero meron pa mas mababa sa atin. Ang Myanmar ang pinakamataas ng percentage of GDP, 4.08%.
Yeah.
Followed by Cambodia, 3.82%. Followed by Timor-Leste, 3.2% of the GDP. Singapore, 2.69%. Vietnam, 1.71%. And the Philippines is 1.43%. So meron pa mas mababa sa atin. Thailand, Brunei, Darussalam, Malaysia, Indonesia, Lao PDR, mas mababa sa atin.
So pagdating pa sa AFP Modernization Program, meron tayong programmed appropriations na 50 billion at magkano po, Mr. Chairman, ang nailagay sa unprogrammed appropriations sa AFP Modernization?
Kasama.
25 billion,
25,
Your Honor, Mr. President, is for the unprogrammed.
Sige po, apo. So parang as explained to us by the DBM Secretary, ano yan, parang standby pagka magkaroon tayo ng mga revenues, ma-overshoot ang target, and meron ba mga foreign loans din dito? Are some of the AFP modernization program items linked to foreign loans?
None, Your Honor, Mr. President.
Okay. But then there is, the AFP also gets a share from the BCDA profits ba or revenues?
Yes, Mr. President,
Is
but
the,
very minimal.
is the share over and above the 50 billion and the 25 billion? That's-
Yes, Mr. President.
And minimal because what's the average over the years? 2 billion.
1 billion. 1 billion a year.
1 billion. Sige, sige
Ayun.
po. Para alam lang po natin. May I know the extent of civilian participation in the planning for the AFP modernization program? As far as goal setting, as far as the items to be procured, what is the civilian participation?
50-50 between the civilian department and
50-50, Mr. President, between the civilian and the military.
are set by the operational capabilities are reviewed by the services, and then the final package is the department again.
Yes, the 50% is tackled by the department. Then
Similar figures of the department.
yeah, 50% being tackled by the different branches of service, and it has to be approved by the senior leaders of the department. Depending on the phase of the project.
Who gives the final approval that this is it? This is now Horizon 1, this is now Horizon 2, this is Horizon 3.
It's a presidential approval.
Yeah, as far as categorizing these projects into the different horizons, assigning them to the different horizons, it is the President, Mr. President, Your Honor.
Good. Who is civilian? Yes.
Civilian.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. So thank you for. But how about what's the role of the Secretary of the DND in the formulation of the AFP modernization program?
Recommendatory in nature, Mr. President, to the President.
Okay. Yes, parang it's the penultimate step. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. What's the Mr. Chairman, for the record? What
Yeah, for the record.
What is the answer of the Secretary?
Huh?
His participation, for the record.
The Secretary gives the planning guidance the the AFP plans accordingly from the guidance. And then the secretary approves and brings it to the president and to the legislature.
Yes, okay. Thank you for that. Yes, kami sa legislature parang oversight na lang. We don't touch we don't touch the details of the program. We just approve as the power of the purse. We approve the amount. And then I'm bringing this up because we always complain na it's we lack fiscal space, we need more money. And yet, I hope that we minimize the waste, Mr. Secretary, because, well, I'm glad to hear na meron tayong maparating na C-130. I'm sure charge yun sa AFP. Am I correct? Charge yun sa AFP Modernization Program? The Black Hawks?
Correct, Mr. President.
The Black Hawks.
AFP modernization program.
Corvettes, frigates, ganun yung mga.
C-130.
Ito mga to, I cannot picture them. Hindi ko may picture yung itsura ng mga sea vessels na yan. But those are the names yata given to specific types of sea vessels. But of course, I also remember the parang mga controversies or the issues. Basically, ito what I will bring up happened before the time of our secretary. For example, when we attempted to buy the Russian helicopters, that was also part of the AFP modernization program.
Yes, Mr. President, Your Honor, but we can take it up with you in the executive session.
Sige, kasi parang naigo, parang sapul tayo dyan. Ito naman, well known naman yata yung ano natin dyan, yung ating tama dyan kasi I'm sure nasa COA report yun. I think we lost 2 billion pesos there. I mean, Mr. President. Buti nga, hindi pa fully paid yun, kundi we lost everything. Ang tanong ko lang ganito, how come India can transact with Russia and not be sanctioned, and then the Philippines transacts with Russia and we lose our down payment?
We call it counter trade, Mr. President, Your Honor.
Hindi, but we lost it because of sanction. I mean, it's either we agreed to the sanction or we played along with the sanction. How come India can stand against the sanction and resist the sanction?
We will take it up in the executive session.
Food for thought na lang for siguro kasama rin ang ating DFA dyan at saka the entire government, Mr. President. Ito po, Mr. Secretary, ito nabasa ko sa sinabi naman dito ng Senate President. Although I raised this last year, yung ating BrahMos missiles daw, nabasa ko naman na sinabi ni Senate President, nasa warehouse lang. I mean, what's the plan? Kasi I think, if I'm not mistaken, 18 billion pesos din po ito.
Okay na daw, Mr. President.
Sige, the Secretary is giving me the assurance na okay na. Okay na yun, talagang okay na. Because, sige, ganito na lang I will just cut short my interpellation kasi I don't know if the Secretary remembers our phone conversation. Nag-usap kasi kami ni Secretary. Parang I don't know why I called you Secretary o bakit tayo nag-usap. Maybe I was urging you to run for Senator. Okay. Alam mo yung sagot sa akin ni Secretary? Hindi. Sabi, tatapusin ko ito. So, isabihin nun yung reforms na nasa isip ni Secretary, yung kanyang modernization plans for the military, hindi pampolitika, seryoso po ang ating Secretary. Na-resist niya ang urge to run for election for Senator. So, we have here a very serious Secretary of the DND who has a vision, a mission, and he intends to finish this up to the very last minute of his tenure as the Secretary of the DND. That's why I know you are in good hands. Pero I have to show my fellow minority that we're also in good hands. So we just ask. Mr. Chairman, ito na lang po. Kasi ang favorite mo rito na agency is the government arsenal. Kasi linoloko mo yata head dito, parang kaklase mo ba?
Upper class ko, Mr. President.
Until now?
Upper class ko, sir, na
Upper class mo,
Mr. President, na magaling yung boses.
boses.
Announcer namin yan sa PMA noon. Magaling yung boses niya. Pa-Englishin mo, di ba? Akala mo hindi Bisaya
Sa
pag
mga,
mag-English.
sa
Mr.
mga,
President.
ano yata, ano bang tawag mo doon, yung mga parade, sa mga parade, mga
Yes,
parsa
yes.
ninyo, ano, linaloko nyo eh. Tapos nabanggit nyo po kanina that you really amended their budget and fully supported them, you funded them. Actually, in 2023, they increased their spending by 420%. Unfortunately, we received a report that they still failed to meet their ammunition production target for the year. So COA report po ito. Does the government arsenal confirm this, and can we just get what's the explanation for this? Hindi ano na lang ako yung sa calamity, tapos sila na.
Mr. President, nagkaroon daw ng aksidente doon sa planta, nasunog. Kaya hindi na-meet yung target. Pero na-fix naman. Then maybe that is why he is asking for additional budget for hospital dahil
Doon mismo.
yeah,
Like
because
an,
very
yes,
risky
yes,
yung
combustible material doon.
Yeah.
Siyempre, of course.
primer,
Sana-
powder,
Powder.
and everything. So, delikado talaga yung mga workers doon. Kaya kailangan ng hospital for immediate treatment pag trauma treatment.
Pero siyempre, safety first siguro din ang safety first.
Correct.
We should, we should.
Yes.
So yun lang yung reason po, nagkaroon ng aksidente. And ito mga fire incidents, these are not common in the government arsenal. Ano lang ito? Once in a generation incident, isolated nga.
Very isolated incident, Mr. President, but still, the facility needs upgrade really to avoid the same incident to occur again.
So aren't you happy, Mr. Chairman? I brought this out so that you can amend their budget and add.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for that observation.
Hospital lang ngayon ang lalagay nyo, sir. Hospital.
Yes, Mr. President, Your Honor, i-upgrade natin yung hospital plus yung facilities para yung safety considerations talaga ma-implement.
Dapat nga meron doon, tama. I think that's common sense telling us na meron doon. Meron dapat doon. Not in the scale of the mga biluna or ano, but of course parang siguro
Trauma clinic.
Parang super health center ni Senator Bongo or yung gano'n super health center na makaka-treat nga sa ano. Burns, ano ba? Burns, ano? Trauma tawag yan?
Yes,
Trauma,
Mr. President.
trauma is the term, yes. So can I now go to my last point na lang on the disaster fund? That's administered by the OCD?
OCD. Yeah.
Who's the OCD head?
OCD.
I excuse him today to represent me in the earthquake drill.
The good secretary will take the cudgels
Sige.
for the
Sige po.
OCD.
The OCD, the NDRRMF budget level for 2024 is
27 billion, Your Honor.
27 billion. And then reality check, ubus na.
Ubus na.
Yes, ubus na. Okay. So, ang reality check din natin sa contingency fund, hindi pa ubos. It's sa ibang sa DBM na pag-usapan namin, around 7 billion pa eh. So siguro to be really practical about it, kung 27 billion na ubos na, ito, factual yan eh. So if the chairman will support my idea, sabi ko kumuha tayo ng 1 or 2 billion from the contingency fund, ilagay na natin as an for next year's budget ba, not to remedy this year's situation but anticipatory, kasi kung 27 billion proved to be insufficient for one calendar year, anticipate na natin for next year it will also prove to be insufficient. Lagyan na natin ng what? +1 or +2 billion. Pero naman tayo pagkukunan sa contingency fund.
Yes, but right now, Mr. President, yung deficit nila is being augmented by the contingency fund. Dahil nga, naubos na.
Correct. I
Oh.
know.
So,
Yes.
and next year, 31 billion na ang nasa NEP
Hindi nga, 10, 20.
for,
Yes.
ano siya, in the
20, sa committee report natin.
fund. 31 na.
Can we get the sa committee nga? Can we get the para guided ng chairman natin? What's the committee report level for the calamity fund?
Pinotol.
I'm talking about the NEP, Mr. President.
I know. Okay, that's why
As presented by the
I want to remind
Secretary.
you, Mr.
Yeah.
Chairman. Nagulat si Secretary. Tama yun. Magkano po?
From 31 in the NEP,
Correct.
it was reduced by the HOR to 21
O nga.
sa GAB.
Committee natin, what did we do?
Committee natin is, committee report is,
21 nga, alam ko 21.
we add,
21 flat.
Di naman.
Tama? 21 flat. So, tama ba siya? For this year, 27, ubos na. So, mali pala. 27 pa for this year, GAA. GAA,
500 million.
Sige,
21.
21, o kaya nga. So Mr. Secretary, ano ka, mag-input, advisean nyo na lang kami kasi sabi po ni Secretary, pero pinapacheck ko, 2024 GAA level is 27. Sabi ni Secretary.
7.
Ubus na. Tama ba o mali? Mali ba yung figures? Tama? Mali. Okay, mali. Sabi ni Irene. Okay.
20 lang, Mr. President.
20 lang. Oh, tama.
20.
Okay, so 20. Okay.
For this year,
Mm.
20
For
lang.
this year, 20.
Yeah.
Committee report namin, 21. As of this date, ubus na si 20. Kumukuha na tayo sa contingency fund. Pero why not from the very start, bawasan na natin si contingency fund level of 2025, ilagay na natin 1 to 2 billion, lagay na natin sa calamity fund level.
Yes,
Ganun
Mr.
lang po.
President.
It will not touch the bottom line of the budget anyway.
We support each other.
Yes.
We
Pagtulungan po tayo.
We talk to the chairman.
Yes, sa 20. So, at least, ito, confirmed na ng mismo, ng OCD through the secretary.
Yeah, if the good minority leader will introduce his
Yes.
amendments during the period
Yes,
of amendments,
we will do that.
I will be happy to accept it.
Alam natin na na-access siya, pero there are extra steps to take.
Yes.
Di ba? I mean, yes, so, siguro para the secretary can explain it in the cabinet meeting na, it's wiser to transfer 1 or 2 billion, ilagay na kagad sa calamity fund directly.
Yeah, but I expect the more or less opposition from the DBM saying that what if may ibang kinakailangan yung contingency fund na gagasusan, not for calamity. Mahirap na nilang tatanggalin from
But we're looking at, sige.
Quarter of next year.
yeah, it was already forecasted, Mr. President, that it will be a La Nina up to the first quarter of next year. So, you are correct.
Hindi,
Mr.
tsaka
President.
tignan niyo po yung planning natin. Hindi naman tayo nagpa-plan sa imagination. Ginagamit natin real figures nga for
Yes.
2024. Zero na yung isa, na calamity fund, 7 billion pa ang budget nung isa, the contingency fund. November na. So, I think we can afford to transfer 1 or 2 billion to the calamity fund. That's my opinion using projection.
Yes,
Kasi,
Mr. President.
Kasi 1.5 months to go, baka naman may balanse pa talaga yung contingency fund. And these are real numbers. Okay, based on. So with that, Mr. President, ulitin ko, the DND is in good hands. The AFP also under the leadership of General Bronner and his team, his command. So I wish you all the best. Sabi ko, we should not keep you that long. Kasi syempre we do not know. They should be back to their posts just in case they're needed, no? Their decision making is needed at a moment's notice kasi they're that critical. So thank you for your patience. Congratulations. So I wish